City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy.
Yeah. Come on. Thank you for watching. Say hello to my co-host. Oh, boy. I'm ready to go. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topic. Suzanne.
Yes.
I woke up this morning with a uterus headache.
What? What's a uterus headache?
When you're 54 and pregnant?
Oh, no. Oh!
Brigitte Nielsen.
Yes! Oh!
Right?
I thought it was you for a second.
No.
Okay.
Please, life is just getting sweet. I like congratulations, Brigitte. Yeah. But I couldn't, we got a lot of good stuff to tell you on the show today, and you know, Janet is here and everything like that, but this to me is the top story. Being a woman of a particular age, I could not imagine teaching him stuff, going to the PTA meeting and stuff. Life just gets good at 54. Like, you know? Suzanne, you're out, right? You're
I'm out, yes.
Out.
I mean, I had Pete at 40 and I felt like I was ancient. But this is crazy.
But women are doing it.
Yeah, they are, more and more.
I saw a study from 1997 and it said approximately 12 million women gave birth in the US back then, and 500 of them were over 50 years old. I could not imagine. If you could, clap if you would.
Oh.
Let me tell you something. Her boyfriend is 39. And she's 54. And his name is Matea. Remember, she broke up with Flavor Flav to get with Matea. Oh, yes. They've been married. They've been married for 12 years, though. A solid marriage. I don't know what she does. Red Sonja, certainly those days of acting, I guess, are over. You're gonna need a lot of help. That means you need a lot of money. I don't know what Matea does for money. I don't know what Brigitte does for money. This will be her 5th child, though, so her kids range in age between 23 and 34. Sweet! Like, what are you doing with this? She looks at least 6 months pregnant. Girl, I'm keeping tabs on you, Brigitte. So, Kim Kardashian went to the White House. And, well, you know what? She's using her, listen, first of all, this is also the cover of our local newspaper here in New York, the New York Post. This is the cover shot. People are disgusted by it. They shamed her with the title. I forget what the title was. Whatever it was something shameful. Listen, there it is. There it is. Kim Fang-dong. But, you know what? Here's my thing. Here's my thing. She wants prison reform, and that's what she's there for. She feels as though, you know, non-violent people caught with drugs should not be in prison for life. There's one particular woman that she's defending, and the woman's name is Alice Marie Johnson, and yes, she is black. And she's 63 years old. She's a first-time drug offender, and she was sentenced to life in prison plus 25 extra, plus 25 extra years. Now, no word on what the drugs were. I don't think that nonviolent offenders belong in prison. Then again, if she was moving bricks and keys, you know, out here. Listen, but Kim is defending her. So she goes and she speaks to the president. But before she spoke to the president, let me just tell you this. She's been working on the case with Ms. Johnson for a while now. This is not a brand new thing, you know? She's got 10 million followers on her social media. Excuse me?
100 million.
100 million. All the more, I mean, you know, I hate to say it, but, you know, her voice is more influential, apparently, than a lot of these politicians out here trying to do their 1-2 shuffle. Her voice is more influential than you's or me's. Me's. So here she goes. She spoke to Mike News the day before the trip. I just can't get with the vocal fry and whatnot. But anyway, go.
To go and spend my money buying material things just doesn't satisfy me the way that it used to. And I'm just at a different place in my life. So I thought, well, if I could put the money into a shopping spree, which sounds ridiculous, to save someone's life and do that once a year, then that would make me just my heart fuller. For me, I'm just like focused on criminal justice reform and helping one person at a time.
Yeah, I mean, I was so shocked in our Hot Topics meeting, only 2 of us agreed that, you know, this is a good thing that she's doing right here. And, you know, so if this woman gets out, though, if she's actually successful with talking to the president and getting this woman pardoned, people are gonna be pissed. You know, people who don't like the Kardashians, like, oh my gosh, you bring this trash in and you pardon this woman and so on and so forth. But I think that Kim is bored with her money and unsatisfied with her marriage. And you come here to hear straight, right? But better than prison reform, Kim, why don't you do something closer to home, like do something for mental health, you know, and go to, no, that's not a laugh, no, I'm not laughing about that, I'm serious. I'm serious. You know, the whole thing about pardoning Miss Johnson, that's nice, that's cute, but if you want to use your voice, like Courtney was there the other day at the White House. I mean, I think that's Courtney. I'm not exactly sure. But she was there talking about the regulations for cosmetics and how they're tested and stuff. And these Kardashians, you know, they have big names. Why not use that power for something like this? I applaud Courtney for, if that's Courtney. I applaud Courtney for doing this, and I applaud Kim for doing, you know, her thing. Kim, though, you know what you need? There needs to be like more mental rehab in prisons so that when prisoners get out, they are rehabilitated. You know, there are a lot of people walking around on these opioids and things like that. Like, do something close to home. But I applaud anything that she's doing in terms of trying to make things better for somebody else. You know, you know, she once said that she wanted to be the mayor of Glendale, California, which apparently we always thought they lived in Calabasas. They live in Glendale. Now, I don't know California and the proximity thereof. I would imagine like it's difference between like Jersey City and Hoboken. Like right next to each other. Home people. Something like that. She wanted to run for mayor of Glendale. This was years ago. I don't run for a mayor. It's too much. Be like Oprah, who said, you know, when she finally put the kibosh on us talking about, you know, how is she gonna run for president or isn't she? And Oprah said, you know what? I'd rather stay out of politics. I can do more with my voice and my followers being on this side of things than being in the White House or being or holding a political office. Anyway, good for you, Kim. And good for you, Oprah. And you too, Courtney. If that was Courtney. Oh. Can you imagine? And then you don't have the diabetes all your life and you catch the diabetes because you're pregnant at 54? There are things that happen. Past 10 fingers and 10 toes. There are things that happen. Honey, Brigitte, you and I know each other enough. Can you call the Bureau and keep us posted on what is, like, how'd you get pregnant? And then after you have the baby, bring the baby here. And I would like to talk to Brigitte Nielsen. I would. Life is just getting good. Anyway, Roseanne. I know, I thought we could escape it also, but apparently we can't. Because there's talks about a possible spinoff without Roseanne. Exactly, no. Why are you clapping? Seriously? The rumors are swirling that the spinoff would star Laurie Metcalf and John Goodman and Sara Gilbert. So, there are two spinoff posters that fans have created online. One is titled Jackie. That's good, right? Good enough. But she wouldn't need the others to be a part of it. If they had Jackie and then have Sandra Bernhard, like be her roommate or something like that. You know, and then that's it. They don't need John Goodman and the rest. You know what? The Roseanne thing is tainted. There's another one that the fans put up, the Connors, they called it, the Connors. And notice how John Goodman is holding an urn. So Mindy Kaling, who you know as an actress, but she's also a brilliant writer, Mindy Kaling and Lena Dunham have both reached out to the people at Roseanne saying, look, we'll write. Because they're good writers, very funny. Good writers. But you know what? The whole show needs to just go away. I mean, and you know, Roseanne was the co-creator of The Roseanne Show, so she would profit from any spin-off. And I thought what we wanted to do is teach her a lesson and not put any more money in her pockets. So now clap if you want to, no, I'm doing a survey. Clap if you'd like to see a spin-off. I gotta tell you something. My co-hosts are the tastemakers of today, and there's only one person that claps, so therefore, this should not happen. The talk is on hiatus. You know, like you look to see what Sara Gilbert's gonna be saying, how she's gonna be acting and stuff, but they're on hiatus, they're lazy. No, they leave in May. I remember our first season, Suzanne, remember?
Yes.
We left in May.
Yes, we had a lot of time off.
3 months
Yes,
off.
too long.
After 3 weeks, I was like, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm riding by the studio. And this is when we were in a different location where I could actually double park. We used to be in Hell's Kitchen, now we're in Chelsea. But anyway, I would go to the studio, 3 months off. What am I doing? I would double park my car. Joan would watch the car to be sure the cops weren't gonna take it or ticket it. Remember Joan?
Yes.
And I'd run upstairs and I'd smell my shoes and I would take dresses and the finery from the wardrobe to prepare for what? I had 3 months off. So by our second season, it was my brilliant idea to say, no, let's work until the end of July. So that's what we do. That's what we do. May, June, July, August. Wait, June, July, August. Yeah, that's a lot of vacation. When you love what you do, you can't be away for too long, So John Goodman finally spoke out about the. Well, that was him. That was him the day of the announcement. He was walking his dog. He's lost a considerable amount of weight, and there he is walking his dog. So he says that he didn't. First of all, he walked right over to the paparazzi. He didn't avoid them. They were there, and he just walked over. He says, "Look," he didn't read Roseanne's tweets. He says everything's fine, and he wasn't going to win an Emmy anyway because they said, "Well, you were up for an Emmy." He said, "I wasn't going to win anyway." Aww. Well, Roseanne's ex, Tom Arnold, went on Anderson Cooper last night. Did you see? I got you some of the clip. Go.
I was not surprised that what went down and that the show was canceled. I had a feeling this was going to happen when I first heard it was coming back. When I read her social media in the very beginning and I saw how she was so into the conspiracy stuff with Donald Trump and so how far gone she was. This monkey thing is something she's tweeted before about black people. Why is it okay? It's a meme that she and thousands of her alt-right fans do. They love calling black people monkeys.
Okay, can we just move along? Thank you. So Kendall Jenner's in a new relationship with a man.
Didn't say anything.
Excuse me?
I didn't say anything.
Don't say one word.
Not one word.
His name is Ben Simmons, and he's an NBA star. He's a rookie. I think he's 23, she's 24, they're dating. And they've been dating for a few weeks, but reportedly he was involved with Tinashe until this past Sunday. I like Tinashe a whole lot. She's been here on our show. She performed and all that other kind of stuff. And my son used to have a massive crush on her. Anyway, so Tinashe's brother came to her defense and tweeted, "Day after you break my sis heart, you do this, you cheat on her with a Jenner." Well, the word on the curb is that allegedly Ben was tired of Tinashe posting like the Kardashians, like every damn thing, here's what I'm eating, here's what I'm wearing, here's us at the mall, or whatever. Trying to become a social media star, this Tinashe was. And he was tired of it. So then he gets with a Jenner. Look, nor do I care. Nor do I care. Because that's not the bigger story. The bigger story is her. What's good? Don't look down and act like you're not paying. Yeah. Tinashe ended up posting a picture that said, "I set the bar, I'm effing bar," whatever. She's very, very short, and so this is to elongate, right? Like a Jenner. What are you doing, Tinashe? Listen, you're a beautiful girl, you're very talented. I'm sorry that you only sold like 700 copies, 7,000. She sold very low, her album, sold very, very low. But that's okay. You get back in the studio, you know, you make more music, you keep it dancing and moving and grooving. You're still young. You learn about these men out here. They're no good. I mean, not. Tinashe, he'll only be with her for a moment because she's not even really into him. Excuse me. Let's move along. Wait, they're trying to type something in the in my reminder. What are you typing? The talk comes on?
Comes back next week.
Oh, the talk is coming back next week.
Yeah, so they just took a week off.
They're breaking their hiatus
Right.
to come back because Roseanne is off the rails. Okay, perfect. Good, the talk, good. Don't be lazy, don't be lazy. Get back in there. Everybody's so stylish and fashionable, the girls with their toes showing and stuff. You know, this is the place to be. And, you know, and no, with all seriousness, it's sandal season. It's officially here, and my co-hosts do have the shoe cam in the audience lounge prior to arriving to their seats. And look at those beautiful feet. Do you want your feet to look fabulous? Are your feet maybe dry and hardened from the winter? Oh, please. Amopé's gotcha. Amopé buffs your feet and keeps them nice and soft, that dry, hard thing, so you can wear your sandals. I love it so much. I want you to try it. So studio audience, you're all going home with an Amopé Petty Perfect. There. And we've got more great show for you today. Author and TV personality Janet Mock is here. And up next, we've also got Celebrity Fan Out. So grab a snack,